Knock, knock. Who's there? Hi, sweetie. Martha. Nice to see you. I thought a lot of people were saying you were gone this weekend. Love you so much. Mwah. Love you back. Hey, JW. What's up, JW? There we go. So what's new? What's new? What's new in everybody's corner? I am in another part of Mississippi this weekend. Oh, okay. Cool. My internet is shit right now. Crap. You all have a wonderful night, beautiful hearted friends. All right, JW, take care. Yeah. Something wrong with my eyes. Charles, how's it going, Big Bird? Scotty boy. Yeah, I actually only have a few minutes to chat, but wanted to say hi. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Not too bad. I had a fun ride either on a live stream. Hey, Scott, if you're still doing well, how are you? You said Cher looked familiar to you, right? Yeah. Yeah, I said Cher looked, or Char. You guys did really good today, Scott. Oh, I'm great. Kind of tired. Yeah, she looked really familiar. I mean, like really familiar. Thanks, man. That's what I said when I first saw her. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you guys did an excellent job. Yeah, she looks like someone I can't place. Yeah, and it's a good familiar. It's almost like a a best friend of the family or something like that. You know, that's almost like part of the family or something like that. Um, but very familiar in that way. That that's the way she felt to me. As soon as I seen her on camera, as soon as I seen her, I was like, wow. I feel like that about a lot of y'all. Yeah, me too. Oh, you guys know about the stuff that they're talking about eating Butterfingers and stuff lately? Um, do you guys? I heard the cause of why we're eating so much peanut butter, candy bars and stuff like that is because when we shift, we get low on magnesium. And I just found this out tonight. But hold on a second. I want to show you. I want to show you guys something. Shit. I threw the big jar away. I've been trying to tell y'all about the connection between shifting and diet alcohol. Yeah, I know you mentioned the alcohol water, but I'm talking about peanut magnesium. You know the biggest jar of Jif peanut butter you can usually buy. I threw it away, but it's about $9 a jar, and it's huge. I went through that. I went through that whole big jar and this one. There's only about that much left in this one. In a week and a half, almost a little over a week and a half. That much peanut butter, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm eating so much peanut butter because I was having the peanut butter, just peanut butter on toast. Peanut butter is too expensive nowadays. Yeah, no, I know. That's all I'd eat though. You know, I was just having a craving for peanut butter. And I'd make toast and cake the peanut butter on real thick where it was melting and dripping all over, you know. Where you at? There you go, laugh out loud. What? Where are you at? There you go, laugh out loud. Who are you talking to, Martha? Hey, River. Nice to see you. Long time no see. But anyways, I went through that much peanut butter in a little week and a half. A little over a week and a half. But when I heard that on Q's thing tonight, he was they were talking about how people, the Butterfinger thing, and about people wanting peanut butter because they get low on magnesium during the shifts. And I was wondering why I was eating so much peanut butter because I'll have peanut butter toast once in a great. Hey there, buddy. How's it going? Been eating like a horse. He's been eating like a horse. Andrew's been eating like a horse. Oh shit. Is that digital? Is that digital? Damn straight. Hey bud. My brother Digital's in the house. I never laughed so hard, Digital, after watching your little trying to get your fucking thing up and running. I don't know what the hell you guys are trying to get going, but it was funny as hell. And he's got this little like lamp that he's kind of like talking into, you know, and they weren't trying to be funny. They were trying to seriously get something running. But that whole thing, I was laughing my ass. That is a good skit. Yeah, he loves the lamp. I was like, I never laughed so hard. We'll get it up soon, ladies and gentlemen. Someday we will have it ready for you. Her body doesn't. Her body doesn't hold onto magnesium or potassium. Whose body? I miss the old Ninja Turtles. Why? You like Ninja Turtles? Turtle power! Martha. Hello, M. Hobbs. A2, you mean too low magnesium levels. Yes. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in a half. Shell turtle power. Jeez. Laugh out loud, MJ. Hello, M. Hobbs. Andrew says my wife's body. Okay. Hey, Goddess, how you doing? How is Goddess tonight? How much time do you have, Scott Bale? Laugh out loud. Hey, Scott. I am not a mister. Who said that? I didn't say Mr. Hobbs, did I? Did I say Mr. I didn't say Mr. Hobbs, did I? I said M. Hobbs. I hope I did. I'll have to go back and read it. If I did, I'm sorry. Not bad things. I saw Ninja Turtles, the live action in theaters. I apologize. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? I don't know, Charles. Go find out. For you, Martha, all the time in the world. O.M. Hobbs. My bad, spell check. A 3. A 3. A 3. Three licks and then crunch. Is that it? To get to this. Oh, okay, Goddess. You're trying to say 3, right, Goddess? I was like, what is she talking about? I thought it was 1 to 2 and then 3 crunch. Something like that. Besides, I don't think that bird that eats it, I don't think he has teeth to crunch that thing anyways. That was an owl. Wasn't it an owl? I thought it was I didn't think it was an owl. I thought it was one of them storks or something like a stork. I don't remember an owl. Oh yeah, it was takes a bird to know a bird. Gold, silver, magnesium, copper, good water, trace minerals from goods. A 1, 2, 3. You remember the turtle from Ninja Turtles or what? No, the candy. The candy turtle? I don't know. I don't think so. I thought the kids went to Mr. Owl. The Tootsie Pop turtle. Coconut, palm sugar, interesting. Yeah, I don't. Why is daylight there? It is dark here. It's not. It looks. Yeah, the turtle was like I don't know. It looks a lot lighter outside than it really is. It's a little bit dark. It's not all the way dark, but them lights outside really give it a good It's only 7:19. It's 8:19 here. But it's mostly the lights. See if I turn it. See, it's getting dark out. It's starting to. Anybody get the skin muscle pain last night or tonight? No. There's no time on the internet. Okay, Charles. I wanted to say a very special hello to a very special girl out there. Yes, Martha, you. You're one of them, Martha. Yes, Scotty. You, baby. Mwah. Throw my hair back. Patrick's Harlem of ladies. Yeah. And and one boy lady, or I don't know what you call them, what they're called. Special, special, special. Smooches. Goddesses got smooches. A girl boy. A girly boy. There you go. A girly boy. Special people are cool too. I know I'm cool because I'm special. I've been special all my life. Let's see. I've been the black sheep of the family. Yes. I've been the one that always gets in trouble. It's always Pat's fault. Oh, let's kick Pat's ass because we know he's the one that broke it. It couldn't have been any of the other three kids. No. It was Pat. So let's kick his ass. Yeah, well, we may have gotten it wrong this time, Patrick, but, that's for next time. Yeah. I went through 5 stepmothers, so. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And when the old man spends as much time in the bar as my dad did, I got my ass whooped a lot. I got a way more psychic meds than my brothers and sisters. You got way more psychic meds than my dad was a pharmacy. Your dad was a pharmacy? My dad just spent a lot of time in the bars, almost pretty much every night. I think the longest time, well, I know his second marriage lasted about 8 years, but the other 4 marriages lasted about a year. So I'm like at I think 14 years old, and this new mommy wants me to call her mommy, or I'm not allowed to eat supper. So I said, I guess I'm not eating supper. Hi, Rain. How you doing? Love you too. I missed ya. When you grow up not knowing your biological. Yeah. I never knew my real mother. She actually died of a drug overdose when I was around um I guess I was about 13. But I never knew her though. I only have one picture of me with her, and I think I was about 4 years, 3 years old or something like that. But I never really knew her. My dad raised me. He raised me and his four. I he was married to my mom at first, but then he had four. I had four stepmothers on top of that. So, pain. I don't think we brought that on ourselves. Yeah, but it's like all over and done with. Oh my God, four stepmothers. Yeah, yeah. Tell me about it. And I think it was my third stepmother that was. I think she was 5 years older than me. I think I was four. I was 13, and she was 18. And my best friend's sister. So she is my best friend's sister, which I knew before my dad knew her. So then my dad marries her at 18. She was 18, 5 years older than me. And I'm supposed to be, she's supposed to be my mother? Honestly, I can't stand my own mother, let alone a stepmother. For well, you shouldn't have haven't had to deal with that, Patrick. Thanks. I appreciate that. That was it. Sure was pure hell. The only one that I ever got along with was the one that was closer to my age. Was the one that was 18 when my dad married her. The other ones, boy, they're like, oh my God, they're just such witches. I couldn't do nothing right, It was just witch hunt. I never wanted to be home. I was always trying to find a reason to be out of the house. I'm sorry to hear that, Hobbs. That would suck. Evil, cruel, psychotic family. For when you crash, can't do nothing. Pretty much, I don't like to dwell on the negative aspect. I'd rather look at it in a positive manner. I'm so sorry, Michelle. Yeah, but you can't. I had a wicked stepdad. If any memory we have, hope to forget all bad. But the thing of it is, the thing of it is we have to hold on to our memories. Whether they're good or bad, we have to hold on to our memories because everything else is changing. And without holding on to our memories, then the truth is lost. We have to keep the truth no matter whether it's good or bad. We have to keep the truth in our heads. We can't lose the truth. That's the biggest thing is we have to hold on to the truth. I wanted to get back a couple days ago or so. I want I I prefer to give and forget. Just me. Yeah, I agree. I agree. River, truth is all. Yeah, exactly, Rain. Um, I wanted to get back in what I was talking about before. A couple days ago, I was giving you guys my theory. Yeah, get lumber for a fence. It was raining. So he was teasing the guys that are hard to load the lumber because they were going to get wet. So he went outside, arms up, to the sky and said, Lord, stop the rain. Damn if the rain did not stop. Wow. Um, what's with you and blocking people? She, oh, she went away. What's with you and blocking people? Who are you talking to, Scott? I haven't blocked anybody today. To the sky and said, Lord, stop. Okay, I read that. Okay, I can see you now. Martha, Hobbs too. Okay, all right. Um, okay. All right. Now, 2 days ago, I was getting into I was thinking of a theory of what could be going on, and now, the other day, I heard Lone Wolf talking about it, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, hey, well, hold on a second. I came up with this theory first. Thank God it's on my stream, but no. But anyways, we all share everything together. We're all in it together to try to find what's going on. But I started to think that we are going back in time. That this is part of my theory is that we're going back in time. Every time we shift, we go back in time a little bit further. Because if you notice the Earth is looking younger, and it almost seems like the things that are being veiled are new Earth. I agree with you. Oh, thanks, Rain. It the old Egyptian stuff is like being unveiled, and it all looks new, like it was just done. So I almost feel like we are like in this timeline, but yet we're going backwards in an old timeline at the same time. They're mixed together, and if we could see everything, I think that's what we would see is Egyptians building all that stuff that we are witnessing, and we would see this timeline moving forward. That timeline can't see the other timeline, but we are seeing it. We are seeing what they're producing. You know, I just have a feeling that that's what's going on, and I'm digging a little bit more into it yet, because there's a lot more questions yet, but that's what I've kind of gotten so far. And then after I kind of brought it up, and it was like towards the end of the show, so I said I would bring it up the next day, and I didn't come on the next day, but I was listening to Lone Wolf, and he had brought up he thought we were going back in time, and I'm like, oh my God, I just said this yesterday, and I'm like, I hope he's not like talking about almost the same damn thing I'm talking about, but yeah, he came on to the same, almost the same thing, but I think I'm gonna have to have a talk with him and kind of join our ideas and see where he's going with his going back in time, because now that's two of us that I know of that's come out with this new theory. So far, I thought I was the one that come up with the theory, but now Lone Wolf has come up with it too. So, and I give him a lot of credit because he's a pretty smart man. Hi Rash, hi Schnookums. I'm sorry I haven't been watching the chat, you guys. Um, I'll definitely go back and read some of this stuff later. Digital quantum reversal causality. I know what you're trying to say. I just can't say it right now. Causality. Scoots, I wish someone had told me. Laugh out loud. Scooches. Let's see. It depends on how awake a person's mind is over matter. This is making my chest vibrate. Why is that, Martha? Are you okay, or is it just I'm turning you on by going back in time, or is it just the theory is kind of sounding cool, or why is your chest vibrating? What's the truth? Is it me? Well, technology allows synchronicities. Charles, you take up half a screen every time you write something. We're slowly coming together. Laugh out loud, you are so cute. Thank you, Hobbs. Looking good. I'm just messing around. Thank you, Rash. Truth makes my chest vibrate. Oh, truth makes your chest vibrate. Okay. That's funny. This quantum stuff is out of this world. I'm more amazed every day. Yeah, I know. It's amazing. It's just amazing to see the stuff that we're seeing. I can't believe it myself. It's just, you know, I don't know how a person, I understand that they can be asleep and stuff, but when something pops up on the internet and like all them, what were they, a million Buddha statues and it looked like a UFO. If a person was to look at that, a person that's asleep, I cannot grasp it yet. I cannot grasp how do not see this? Why? How can they deny it? I don't. I can't get my head around that. How can they not notice it? Yeah, I'm. That is like the biggest fucking mystery to me. All this shit is amazing to me. It really is. But I can't grasp why they can't see this. It's right there in front of them. How could they be saying that no or come? How could they be coming up with excuses? I was in an antique store the other day and I was talking to this lady about in the Bible about Revelations, and I went to she had a Bible there, and I took her to Revelations, and I had her reading, parts of it, and I said, "Doesn't it sound like what's going on now?" And she said, yeah, I've told myself that many times. And I said, did you know things were changing in the Bible? And she sounded really interesting, and she took like my email and stuff down. So I'm waiting for her to contact me because she sounded like amazed and sounded. It's like I know I kind of gave up on waking people up. I really have. But then when I was in the, I got to talking to the lady behind the counter, and she was really into the Bible. How she was talking to me, and hey, Master Richie, how you doing, bud? And I just thought, hey, why not? I'm just gonna try shooting this stuff towards her and see what she says, because she said she knew the Bible really well. So I did, and she sounded really interested in. Hey, Poppy, have you? Oh, and then she said, well, I've got Bible group tonight. I'm going to run it past some of the girls at Bible group. And I'm like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. They're all going to call you crazy. That's good, Master Richie. How's Poppy tonight? And I was going to read, I forgot. I was going to read, today's Saturday, isn't it? I was going to read the ghost, or the campfire ghost stories. We may have time for one. My bestie can't believe she doesn't. The Christians, when shown, get angry. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why. Oh no, I'm not doing satire tonight. Um, I'm in too much pain for the satire part. But I was thinking about reading a story. The Capitol building thing had made me. Oh, thanks, Rash. Capitol building thing had made me in a huff this morning. Capitol building thing? What happened to the Capitol building? Oops. What happened to the Capitol building? The Capitol building thing had me in a. I always understood the spiritual side easier. Possibly propaganda. What is on top of the Capitol building in Washington, D.C.? The American flag. What is on top of it? There's another pillar thing. It goes like this. You know, and the flag. The flag and that pillar thing aren't on top, like the thing like this. They're gone? They're gone? They're still gone? What's up there now? Nothing? Now it's a statue. A statue of what? What the hell? I'm gonna have to look at that when I'm done here. So are you going on tonight, Martha? Some bizarre freedom statue. No, I will tomorrow. Okay. Freedom statue. Yeah, I have to check that out after I'm done here. To the president's house, the White House. No, you said Capitol. Oh, you said the Capitol D.C. Okay, where the senators and stuff go in. Yeah. Well, now you got me freaked. You know, no, one of the things I have, once again, I'm sitting here with my mouth hanging open like a freaking idiot. I, I do that too, goddess. The dome is, building has changed as a whole. The dome is taller, the building. Well, see you later, Patrick. All right, Big Bird. Take care, man. Yeah, I know how it is, goddess. Um, I wonder how far back in time we would actually, to the beginning of time. I'm wondering if we will go back to the beginning of time. And then watch everything, because then we'll be able to be God's angels from there on. Wow, that's weird. I like the statue was supposedly made by a slave to be honored. Now, the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., look it up, Snooks. Snooks. Yeah, it used to have flag, now the statue. Some things are important. It also had a thing on top of the building too. That's what we're talking about, Snooks. It had the flag up there, of course, but it also had I don't know what you call it, but there's another structure on top of the building and the flag. It's been there since the 1860s now. They're saying that this new thing has been there since the 1860s. Anyone, the president always wearing a pin of the Capitol building. The Capitol building on his suit with a flag on it. Uh, Sometimes I see them. Most of the time, they're just flag, a flag propelled. Can't wait to take a look at it after I'm done here. Anyone remember just one dome thing at the top? Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's on top of the building. No, not me. Saw it on the money bags this morning. Yeah, with the flag up there. Right. Yeah, there was a structure on top of there, and the flag was on top of there. Sharkey is in the house. Okay, Sharkey, can I tell you something? Are you listening now, Sharkey? Because I'm not saying it again. I've already said it. Thank you for the compliment today. I've already said it twice on that stream that you and Scott were on. I'm only going to say this one more time. So, listen up. You're very pretty, Sharkey. There. I said my piece. I don't know if you got that I said it in this stream, but some of the changes I am like, oh well, but some still amaze me. Yeah, I definitely agree. Guy says agree. Sharkey says thank you guys. Rationally, thank you so much. Richie, Master Richie says hi, Shar. You are a lovely, funny gal, Shar. Will you be my neighbor? Yeah, I think Shar needs to start a stream now. I think you would do good on a stream, Charkey. You are right. It's like to remind us we aren't in Kansas anymore. I want to be your neighbor. I want to be your neighbor in your neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? Totally scoops. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hey, sorry, my daughter called me from the driveway. Oh yeah, I forgot, Sharkey. I forgot. You can pull out that big screen TV and give me a kiss anytime on the cheek now. Anytime. Tell your daughter you are not what I was gonna ask was, does anybody know, is Glenn taking the night off tonight, or is he coming on tonight? That's like people honking for someone to go outside. No, get yo ass down. I do happy the motion is working. My God, I wanted to die in a few days ago. Laugh out loud, she is. She is in her car calling me on the phone. Glenn is taking a few days off. Oh, okay. He's taking a break, I think. Oh well, that is different. Char. He's coming on, but not talking. Just leaving the chat open, I think. Oh, is he okay? Gus wants to know if he's okay. If anything's wrong with him. Yes, guys, I hate honking like I am a hooker in the red light district. What? I just saw that rationally is correct. Open chat. I hope he's okay. Is he sick? I keep expecting Glenn to come in. I wouldn't be surprised if Glenn turns into a fucking electric man or something. He'd be able to send electricity out, because he drank that fucking bullshit. Electric Man. That's his new nickname, Electric Man. That's like Spider-Man getting bit by a spider. Glenn had to test it and try to drink some electric water. Oh, yeah, I hate them hard shifts. Them things will tire you right out. It's kind of amazing. You can sleep for days after them shifts, them really big shifts. And people around you are like, "Why are you still in bed?" It's like you're sleeping the whole day away. I don't care. I need sleep. Oh, Martha, she looks familiar to you too, huh? Sharkey looked familiar to me too. Really familiar. Maybe, maybe Sharkays our queen or something, or our den mother, or um some kind of attachment that she has, that she looks so familiar. Yeah, I know Scott was telling me that. Yeah, as soon as I opened it up and I seen you, I was like, wow, I know her from somewhere. Looked very, very familiar. I can't tell you how perfect it was meeting him. That's cool. I can't wait to start meeting you guys. I'm so jealous that you guys get to meet. I can't wait to start meeting people. Yeah, that would be cool, Rash. It was so very comfortable. His lady is gorgeous, and Scotty is very handsome also. Yeah, I could I could see Scott with a very pretty girl. But it's on inside and the outside. I mean, I look at both. I like I like women with a sense of humor. I want to drive around the country meeting people going live in my van. That would be so cool. I was looking at a RV today. You know them old Winnebagos. I this one was a tad bit newer. I mean, not new. It was an old one, but it was a newer old one. But this guy bought it for $200, and it runs and everything, and it needs some inside work. And I used to be a contractor. I own my own business, painting and interior painting and stuff like that, and sheetrock and all that. So I'm like, man, I could fix this up for almost nothing. And so I offered the guy $1,000 for it because I'm like, if I could get that, I've been looking for something like that because that I would live in it. That's just how simple I am. I would live in something like that and just travel the country. Um, I would that man, I would love to do that. Just travel around meeting people. Yeah, yeah. There you go, Martha. But yeah, but the guy he said, well, he goes, I'll think about it. But I'm like, man, if I could get that thing for $1,000. I mean, it doesn't look the greatest on the outside. It needs a paint job and stuff, but you can still see very good. It says Winnebago on it and stuff like that. Gypsy Village. But I can't wait till the day where I can travel. Always wanted an RV. Me too, Shar. That's one of my dreams. My ultimate dreams is to get an RV so I can travel anywhere I want to go, and I'd live in it because that's all I need. I don't need anything bigger than that. Me three. I think that's about the thing that would make me happy in life is to do something like that. I'd love a truck with a camper on it. Yeah, my dad used to have one of them trucks. Well, it used to have a Ford truck with a camper on the back. Is that what you're talking about, Poppy? It had the camper right on in the bed of the truck, and it had a top sleeper, and I think it has two side sleepers or one side sleeper. Could fit like Ashley laugh a lot. I don't need much at all. I would be very happy traveling and seeing the sights. Yeah, me too. Be nothing like it. Just being in a new place every night. That'd be freaking awesome. Funny, I come back now. I've been thinking about a camper RV for a few days. That's weird. I've been thinking about it for many years just to get me a camper RV. Oh, I'm telling you, that would. I was happy seeing the sights. Because I love driving. I love driving. Night, Martha. Oh, night. Whoever was going either Poppy or Martha. Oh, Martha. Night, Martha. Uh, my grandparents had a camper like that. Always wanted one. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's one of my dreams. Actually have a very small pop-up camper that's converted but needs work. They called the gypsy wagon. I want one that you can drive, cause that'd be like driving my home around everywhere I go. I got my home with me. I'm tired. I'm pulling over and parking in at a Walmart parking lot, or I'm parking in a truck stop and going to sleep in my bed in my home. That would be so cool. I don't think I'd ever get sick of it. Go all around seeing the new sights. Ugh. I like truck idea because they are easier to drive, and if needed, you can take them. Yeah, that's true. You're talking about Poppy. You're talking about um, eight wheeler. I think they're eight. They hook right. They're the campers, the real big campers that hook right in the back of the truck. Is that what you're talking about? I can't. I think they're called eight. I can't think of the name of it. Uh, no, the kind that fit in the bed of the truck. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the same kind my dad had a long time ago. I have a crap to offer as accommodations, but if someone brings their own thing or wants to stay in one of our many motels, I'd love to visit with you. I have a crap to offer as own thing or wants to stay in one of our many motels. Goddess, you have a bunch of motels, do ya? Sleeps for maybe? Scotty, I drove through the worst storm ever. Lightning was beautiful. That sounds cool too, Scotty. Check Raton, New Mexico. Huh. Hi, Lindsay. How you doing? We used to have travel trailer, but it cost a lot to stay at those campgrounds. Some places in California were $100 a night. Holy shit. That's crazy. Did you ever see the buses converted into homes? Yeah, I've seen them. Tourist area, lots of hotels. That's awesome, Char. Me love rainstorms. I do too. Big thunderstorms and lots of lightning. I grew up right by Simpsons Park. That's absurd, Linz. Wow. Okay, gotta go. Chores, etc. Talk later. Bye, Linz. Talk to you later. Couldn't see the road the way home. Couldn't see the road the way home was easy as far as the way I took. Huh. That sucks. Rain coming down that hard, huh? Buckets. Do you guys get really thirsty too? It's like some days I can't drink enough water. Can't get enough water down me. Scotty iced tea was awesome. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, iced tea. Uh, I made some more. Do you make the iced tea from powder from a can, Scott, or do you make it from tea bags? That's his skill. He makes tea. Tea bags. Yep, that's how I do it too. We said tea bags. Pat, try drink 4 cups. 4 cups of water as soon as you wake up. I drink a whole bottle of water as soon as I wake up. I drink a lot of water. I drink about a case of water a week. I'm not sure what that comes out to, but I'm either drinking or running. Running to the bathroom, I bet. Running to the bathroom, I feel for my friends that I talk to on Skype rarely. I have a 44-ounce cup here on my desk always. Yeah, I pee my pants. I just buy them adult diapers. You know them adult diapers called uh shit. I was gonna say it it's a Mandela effect, and I can't even think of the name of it. Depends. Yeah, but now it's just depend. Yep. I was gonna say that, but I couldn't freaking think of the word. Damn it. Yep, depends. And that is so funny because I used to just joking around with my stepdaughter. I'd say when we get into the store, I'd say, Alex, don't we need to go get you some Depends? And then she'd turn around and about a half hour or 15 minutes later, she'd do the same thing to me. So I know that was Depends. Yeah, I had to use them for many years on my clients, and yes, it was Depends for sure. Yep, I know for a fact it was Depends. That you cannot fool me on, and you cannot fool me on the Raisin Bran sun. It had sunglasses. You cannot fool me on that because I remember the commercials. I remember buying Raisin Bran and it having sunglasses on. So you can't fool me on that either. I know for a fact. Now some of these, I might not catch or know, like the Bernstein Bears. I don't know whether it was. I didn't know the book that well, so I don't know which way it was. Patrick, I am going to go live to provide a chat form for the group in about 25 minutes or so on my awake. Okay, channel. I am going to sit and draw while I'll talk. Okay, sounds good, Glenn. Sunglasses, yes, indeed. There's a Blink 182 song where they say, I guess it all depends. Undergarments. I had to use them for many years. Okay, got that. The Raisin Bran is one of my favorite cereals, and it has been my whole life. I knew you were here, Glenn. Good, Glenn. Glenn, love your channel, Patrick. Thanks, Glenn. I appreciate that, buddy. But but yeah, I know. Uh, oh, mayonnaise. Hellman's. Now, Hellman's mayonnaise was. Um, I'm not a very good speller, but I know it did not start out with an H, E, and two double L's. I know that's not how Hellman's was spelled. Matter of fact, when I bought the jar of Hellman's, it was spelled something like HEALMANNS, something like that. It did not have hell. It did not have hell. And when I first heard about it on the internet that it had hell in it, I went to the refrigerator and I picked my bottle up, and sure enough, it said hell. And I'm like, I just bought this not even 4 days ago, and it said the Hellmann's I know that it said. Hellmann's, yeah, HELMANS. That's the way I remember it spelled. HEL, something like that. HELHEAL, something like that. I could have swore it had two N's in it though. But yeah, the Hellmann's did not have two HELL. Shy started to go. So anybody else remember Hellmann's being spelled differently? Hellmann's, that now that looks a little bit more familiar. HELMANNS. How about to you guys? Does that look familiar for Hellmann's? Or do you guys still think it Hellmann's? Yeah. HELMANNS. That's the way it looks familiar to me. I remember thinking as a kid that they used one L on purpose so it wouldn't have hell in it. Hellman's. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Hellman's was spelled like that. Not with two L's. Never heard of it. Yeah, me too. I have trouble remembering what it was, but definitely not the way it is now. Yeah, see, so certain things will stick out to me, and some of the things that you guys and other people will remember will stick out for you won't make any sense to me. Like for instance, the Bernstein Bears. Everybody seems to be going off about Bernstein Bears. And it's gotten to the point where I think to myself, if I hear fucking Bernstein Bears one more time, I'm gonna fucking throw this phone at the wall. I mean, at the very beginning, that's all I was hearing was Bernstein Bears, Bernstein Bears. And I could care less if it had an E or an I. That was just a small, particular little change, you know? But anyways, there's my rant for tonight. Plastic pickles are now just plastic. Hi, Char. Hey, Raisin Bran always had sunglasses. Yes, indeed, it did, Char. I remember that. Laugh my ass off. Those damn bears. Second, and Velasquez. I feel that way about Mandela Effect. I just hate the name so much. You know, it's too bad they couldn't come up with a different name for this than Mandela Effect, because the name don't really sound right for this. You know, people are like, it don't even sound right. Mandela Effect. Okay, what's Mandela? Who's Mandela? And why do you call it Mandela Effect? Okay, then you have to explain the whole damn story to them. I like to just call it the effect. So you think this effect is exposing the non-programmable people? What? Do you think this effect is exposing the non-programmable pro people or pro? I'm not sure what your last word is there, Snookums. I remember the change in Fruit Loops, though. Remind me on my next stream. I'll tell you the story. Okay. Me too, Hobbs, and I'm getting some no people. Okay, you're saying people. All right. Um, as as far as the question, do you think this effect is exposing the non-programmable? I don't think so. I mean, exposing them in what way? I mean, how would it expose them? I guess it would be my question. If they're not seeing anything at this point, how would you expose them? Expose them to what? I guess I'm not getting the question. I'm sorry. Uh, I will probably, if I remember right. I think we are being kept track of, though. Oh, I'm sure, Hobbs. I'm sure we are. No, we are being exposed. We are being exposed. Yeah, I believe we are also. How are we to? How are we being exposed and to who? What do you mean being exposed? As not programmed. Oh, yeah. We are finding each other. Yeah, they probably know that we can't be programmed. So, well, that's one of the things is I'm pretty sure we've all stopped watching TV and took away the programming from us. Um, I have I do not have a TV in my house. I do have a TV, but I don't have TV. That's all not what meant. Um, I'm sure they know about all each and every one of us. I'm sure they know about each and every one of us about how much we are affected. I'm sure they know everything that they need to know about us. But I'm not afraid. I will find my way out of this matrix or whatever I'm in. Pretty soon there will be a call in line for people to report us. I've got God and Jesus Christ in my corner, and as long as I'm sorry that I have to keep preaching this. Y'all know how I feel. Um, but I feel as long as I have them in my corner, that I'm not afraid of anything. But that's silly. They already know where we are. Get your preps in order as such. It's like finding long lost relatives. So I think that they, you know, I think in a way God is hiding us from them. Somehow, some way, God has got a veil over us, each one of us, and they're having a hard time locating us, even though we're on here every day. It's like how some of these people can't see the Mandela effect. I think that's the way God's got it on them who are trying to find us. I think God's got it, it the veil pulling over them about us. They can't put two to two together and see us. We're actually on here every day, but they're not seeing us. You know what I'm saying? Where the hell are all these things coming from? These shills. I must be talking about something right because we just all started getting all this shit now. The message was not visible for me. Did you not hear what I said, Hobbs? No one comes here to ask about the Mandela effect. That's a big red flag. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I know. And they just started coming in when I started talking about all this shit. You know? When I just started talking about all this, that's when they started coming in. And the name was Ice. Well, I heard just the message. The shill said did not show for me. Oh. Oh my god, I didn't even see that dummy account. I'll be right back, you guys. I gotta go get some bottled water. And Glenn's gonna be coming on pretty soon. I forgot, he said 25 minutes from, I didn't even look at the clock to see what time he said. I was okay with. I'm sure it should say Glenn when he comes on. It should say that he comes on. So you guys, help me watch for Glenn for when he comes on, so we don't miss him. You know what's really weird is I haven't. I've tried marijuana a few times in high school. I never liked it. I tried marijuana a couple times when I was working at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. I was out partying with a bunch of people. I didn't like it. I tried it probably about 7 years ago. I didn't like it. I just bought let's not say anything about that. I just tried it again about week and a half ago, and I like it. My gosh, Johnny likes it. Johnny likes it. Anyways, it was really good. God, I've already busted myself. But I mean, I always hated that shit. Yeah, Mikey, there you go. Mikey likes it. I remember that commercial. Mikey likes it. But yeah, I like it now. Shit. And it helps with the pain. Oh my god, does it? It does help with the pain. Holy shit. It doesn't take it all the way away, but you know what is going to really take it all the way away? No, it's just well, it's new for me cuz it only takes 2 or 3 hits for me. You know, so I'm like just well, for like about 2 hours, you know. So I'm glad I didn't smoke it throughout all the years because now I'm just experimental with it and it's new. So that's me, Pat. Only a little really helps. Yeah, 2 or 3 hits. That's all I need, and I'm good for about 2 or 3 hours. Weed makes me happy, horny, hungry, and sleepy. So, oh, that was another thing I was gonna mention. Not that you brought up horny and all that shit, but when I smoked it before, it gave me the munchies like crazy. When I smoked it now, I've been smoking it every day for a week now, and I have not got the munchies. I have eaten less than I eat when when I'm not smoking it. I guess I just feel good enough to be out of pain that I'm just like in a relaxed mode. I'm not hungry. I'm just perfect. As long as I got water to drink and a coffee here and there, I'm fine. But yeah, I don't have any munchy feelings from marijuana. It's weird. There are so many strains makes you wonder of the Oh, I thought yeah, I could I get the munchies at night, weed or no weed. I thought I thought maybe it might be a Mandela for me because but it could be the strains too. I never thought of that. Because every time I smoked it before, not and I didn't like it, I still smoked it, and it gave me the munchies every time. I was hungry right away. I tried something. I think it was, and it made every inch of my body vibrate. Wow. There are likely 50 strains in Lee's probe. I'll tell you this one real quick story. This girl gave this to me. I was 17 and I was in the bar with my dad having a drink, and they had this big, large picture window. And there's a girl outside, real nice looking girl, and we're from this small town, and she's like going like this to me, and I went like this, me, and she's like, yeah. So I went out there to see what she wanted, and she said, can you walk me to my motel? This guy's, following me, and I seen the guy, so I'm like, sure, of course. I was from the town, she wasn't. So I said, hold on, I'll be right back. So I went in and told my dad I was going to walk the girl to the hotel. And he's like, all right. So I walked her to her hotel, and I was going to turn around and go back to the bar. And she said, would you like to come in? And I said, sure. So I came in, and she asked me for if I wanted a beer. So I said, sure. So I was having a beer and she broke out some weed and she goes, "Are you a cop?" And I said, "No, I'm only 17." And she goes, "Oh," she goes, "Well, do you want to try some of this weed?" I said, "Well, I'm not really into weed, but yeah, sure, I'll try it." I took like two hits. I took like two hits off of that joint, and I just every muscle in me just fucking would not work. Nothing would work. I couldn't. I couldn't. She had to come up and lean up against me because I had no function left in my body. So I don't know what the fuck that weed was laced with, but it totally uh fucking I couldn't move. She goes, "Would you like help to the bedroom, to the bed to lay down?" And I'm thinking, "Sure." And I'm thinking at the same time, man, what the fuck is this girl gonna do to me? You know? Yeah, I was thinking more like, like kill me or take whatever money I had or whatever. Um, so I get to the bed and I lay down, and all of a sudden she gets on top of me and she starts, you know, making out with me and stuff, and I'm like, I'm getting into this and I can't fucking move. I still can't move my arms or anything, and I'm like, this sucks. I want to put my arms around her, you know, and I couldn't move any part of my body. And she goes, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm fine. I just can't move anything." And and she's like, "Oh, you'll be all right in a little bit." So she's, getting into more sexual, and throwing everything off that she's got, and I'm like, "Oh, man." And then all of a sudden, bam, everything started moving. Yeah, I'm in the game. Oh my God. I was 17 years old. And so I I've been drinking. I've been in the bars and in strip joints since I was 16. Because I worked on a silo crew during the summertime, and I used to get into bars with them guys all the time. It was fun. They used to teach me the ways in the strip joints and stuff, how to give a dollar, But but yeah, that experience with the marijuana that time, holy shit! I knew as soon as I couldn't move, she had laced it with something, or it was laced with something, and I just I at first all I could think of was the worst, and I'm thinking, fuck. What the fuck is she gonna do? Cause I can't move a fuck. I couldn't move I couldn't move an inch of anything. So she had to literally help me go lay down. But it all ended all good. What can you say? Yeah. What if she had a baby? Be quiet. Nobody's talking to you. I think I've lived in that town for another 4 years. I think she would have came back and found me if she had a baby. I was 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, I moved away when I was 21, 22 years old, so I'm sure she had a baby. She would have found me for that child support. Yeah, Charge, stop ruining the fantasy. Although it was not a fantasy, it was true. Honest to God, truth. I can do that. But yeah, well, who knows? On another timeline, maybe I did get her pregnant. I don't know. I never seen her again. So who knows? And I would tell you another story that I got, but Glenn's got to be coming on pretty soon. And I don't want to step on his toes. He's got to be on pretty soon here. What am I ruining, Scott? Now I'm ruining it. Oh, thank you. Still laughing. I got another really good story, but I'll save it for next time. This one's hilarious too. Um, but I'm gonna let you guys go, and hands are on the table. Yep, hands on the table. No, he's just doing an open chat. Yeah, he said he's gonna be there to talk to you guys though. He said he's gonna be there to talk to you guys. Live now, Glenn. He's on right now. So, yep, Glenn's on now. I love everybody. Love each and every one of you guys. Okay? And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Or maybe if I'm feeling good enough, I might pop on it again later on tonight. So, love y'all.